Hello all you demons, and happy Friday, and also happy Black History Month. Today we're going to be covering facts about horror movies with strong black characters. Starting off on our list, we have Night of the Living Dead. Now this is one of the most amazing original zombie movies out there. As a matter of fact, a lot of people deem it as the start of the zombie horror movie trend. Actor Dwayne Jones actually had a lot of influence on his character Ben and his dialogue and how he interacted with the other characters in the movie. Another fun fact is that during filming, there's this one scene where a zombie is on fire. Yeah, the crew had accidentally set themselves on fire multiple times while trying to film that one scene. The story goes that as one of the cast members was trying to set the zombie actor on fire, they got gasoline on their arm accidentally, thus setting the zombie on fire and their arm along with the zombie. Another fact is that the movie itself is considered public domain due to an error put in the film's credits. Yeah, I know, that's a weird public domain movie, but hey, I'm glad it is. If you haven't already watched Night of the Living Dead, I would highly suggest it. It is the zombie movie to start you off on every zombie movie. Plus, who doesn't want to see cheesy 1968 zombies? Next up on our list is none other than Candyman. I can only say that once. Wait, am I looking in a mirror? Okay, good. The bees seen in the movie aren't CGI, but in fact, recently born bees. They did this so that the stingers didn't have as much power behind them. Another fact is that the actor Tony Todd, who plays Candyman in the movie, had an entire mouthful of bees for real. None of that was CGI, and he actually used a dental dam to make sure that none of them accidentally stung his mouth. But even if he did, his lawyers set up a deal with the filming industry that every time he was stung, he would get $1,000. This led to him getting $23,000 during filming. Also, another fact is that actress Virginia Madison almost passed up the role because of her allergy to bees. Now, thinking that she was just exaggerating, they went to go get her an allergy test, and she came back as severely allergic to wasp and allergic to bees. Now, despite this, she decided, hey, I'm gonna film this anyway, actually even covering her body in bees at one point. She said she just needed a paycheck, so good for you, like, that's bravery at its best. And finally, Candyman is based off of a real-life case of a man named Dean Corll who was convicted of murdering and kidnapping 28 boys in the area. His name actually came from the fact that his family owned a candy factory. It's always the worst when they're based off of true stories or true events like exorcism and stuff. Like, if you're enjoying these fun facts so far, don't forget to subscribe and like for more scary content like this. Now, without further ado, let's get to the next movie. Next on our list is the horror movie Gothica starring Halle Berry. During the interrogation scene between Halle Berry and Tony Stark? In the scene where Robert Downey Jr. interrogates Halle Berry, he grabbed her arm just a little bit too hard and accidentally broke it. This stopped production for about 8 weeks before they could start filming again. Next is the fact that the movie got a 15% on Rotten Tomatoes despite being extremely good, and it was due to the fact that they said the paranormal aspects of the movie were completely unnecessary. Now, despite being only 15% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, the movie made $141.6 million, placing number 2 in the box office at the time, right behind, of all movies, Cat in the Hat. Yes, the live-action remake with Mike Myers. That was apparently number 1 in the box office in 2006. Yup.
Yeah, baby!
When I watched it, I remember it being pretty good, but maybe I just need to rewatch it. Next up on our list is Jordan Peele's Us. It's said that Jordan Peele actually got his inspiration for the movie based off of his fear of doppelgangers. On top of that, its common theme of rabbits is based off of, again, another fear of Jordan Peele's. And I gotta say, I'm kind of with them on this one because rabbits have this blank expression where you don't know what they're thinking and you don't know if they're gonna bite you or not. Peele describes rabbits as if you were to turn them into humans, they would just make another Michael Myers, which I don't blame him. I don't trust rabbits as far as I can throw them. Wait. I could throw them pretty far. So. Also in the movie Us, Lupita's character's iconic shaky voice is based off of a condition called spasmodic dysphonia. With this condition, your vocal cords are said to be shaky, and it's caused by having an extremely traumatic event happen to the character or person. In addition to Lupita's acting, it's said to be so good that it scared the other cast members and crew working on set. Even after the camera stopped rolling, it was said that she was still in character every now and then and would scare the crap out of other people around. And honestly, I gotta say, from the acting that I have seen, I gotta give it to her. She's really good. I will say that Jordan Peele does an amazing job with directing his movies because of how scary it is without having monsters. He sort of like creates these situations of just extreme tension, and the monsters are just other people, which I find amazing. And finally, at the end of our list is The Thing. Gosh, where to even start with this movie? First off, on the way to British Columbia, the bus that all the cast members were in nearly slid off the side of a mountain. Definitely would have ended terribly. Next up is that during filming, Kurt Russell actually almost blew himself up with a stick of dynamite. Yeah, fun fact. So when he threw the stick of dynamite during filming, it said that he was really blown back by the explosion. But Kurt Russell, being the cool guy he is, after filming the flamethrower scene, came back onto set, wrapped up in bandages to scare his fellow cast members, only to reveal that he was perfectly fine and didn't have third-degree burns, but still scared the crap out of everybody. Also, during that whole autopsy scene that they have, where the whole stomach mouth opens up, spoiler alert, those were actual animal organs. Yeah. You know, that fact, fun fact about that fact, it had nothing to do with the fact they used animal organs. It had to do something with, like, one of the actors being desensitized to the animal organs. But we just stopped right there. As soon as we found out that they used real-life animal organs, that in itself was good. Also, another fun fact that you could notice is that actor Kenish David is wearing gloves in most of his scenes, and this is because he had broken his hand in a car accident prior to filming. And finally, the movie The Thing was banned in Finland, most likely because of its intense gore, and honestly, I don't blame them. Like, they used real-life animal organs, some dude almost blew himself up with dynamite, like, it's crazy. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like down there below, and don't forget to comment if I may have missed a fun fact about a movie that I mentioned, or maybe a movie you want me to mention next time. For more spooky content like this, don't forget to subscribe to Demon's Corner, and hope to see you all in the next video. Stay spooky, everybody. Bye-bye.